Hey, what's up guys? This is Zanaris, and this is going to be just kind of a quick tutorial-ish 1 versus 1 that a real-life friend of mine played. His online alias is Wicked, and the person he is playing is justnick. Now, Wicked is a Diamond League player, so I was a little surprised to see this strategy from his opponent. Basically, this video is going to encompass how to counter Mass Reaper as Zerg quickly. Mass Reaper is something that especially a lot of new players will do. I see it all the time from players that are in lower leagues. They'll be telling me how they love to do Reaper rushes, how Reapers are just great. And, you know, Reaper Rush will get you into Gold League pretty easily, but beyond that, it won't do too much for you. So, we'll see how this game progresses as both of the players are off to a good start, both just kind of macroing up. I mean, what else would they be doing? It's like a minute into the game. So, Wicked is going to go ahead and head out and scout just a little bit here. One thing I don't like about this map too much, if you look at the choke here, this may look like you can run by this building. You can't. And I don't like how on some maps you'll be able to put buildings right up next to the cliff, and while others you have this giant gap here that it looks like, you know, an Ultralisk can probably, you know, stand on its 2 hind legs and just kind of squeeze through. So this drone is going to try to get in here, bonks his head on the barracks. Unfortunately for him, he was not able to get through. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, he bonked his head again. Good job. You would think a unit would be able to get through here, especially if I deselect the barracks. There's, you know, a good over a centimeter worth of space there that you should be able to get through, but for whatever reason you can't. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just think that's a little bit corny. So anyways, justnick is going to head out and do his scouting thing with the SCV. Wicked was not able to get in to scout the Terran player, so he does not necessarily know what to expect. However, he is almost done getting his spawning pool, and he does already have a good amount of gas coming in. Let's actually take a look at the income here. A little bit early, but that's okay. Both players pretty much neck and neck, with Wicked just slightly ahead in the mineral wise. And like I said, Reapers, you know, if you're kind of a newish player starting out, Reapers are a great thing to go for. They will get you through very quickly in the lower leagues, as most new players really don't know how to handle them. And a lot of times you'll see Zerg players kind of go for a fast Muta rush with some baselings and a couple queens just to kind of hold off, as that's one of the more common ways to counter this build. However, Wicked did have kind of an interesting way of countering this that he told me about, and I'm actually kind of looking forward to see what he does here. He told me there's lots of explosions, so I cannot wait to see what happens as he is getting his lair right as we speak, and a second gas. Whereas justnick here is continuing to get his economy going. He does have the second gas going now with 2 SCVs, probably a third one on the way soon, as well as his orbital command up. He is also getting a second barracks, most likely to produce several more Reapers in this here. I will admit, it is pretty powerful against Zerg to get a whole bunch of Reapers, but just simply because of the fact that you can pretty much match Zergling speed when they're not on creep. And you have the jetpack upgrade, which he does have right now, the nitro packs. So if you do this, you want to make sure you don't engage Zerg too much on the creep, as the speed that increase that they get from the creep will just allow them to catch up with you and decimate your Reapers very quickly. So definitely something you've got to watch out for. He is also going to get the engineering bay, very likely to see weapon damage upgrade, as 3 Reapers here actually can one-shot a worker. So you'll often see players moving out when they have 3 Reapers. Sometimes they'll do 1 Reaper. However, you got to watch out, because if you send out 1 Reaper, then really you're just kind of letting the enemy know what your plan is without actually having a viable way of really doing sustainable economic damage, as, you know, it takes 3 shots to kill a drone. So it looks like Wicked is going to go ahead and put down a Nidus network and Baneling nests, so we might actually see some Banelings busting up this base, as the Nidus did just pop. Wicked does have vision of this southwest corner of justnick's base, and he is putting down the Nidus worm. It will be complete very soon, and that will give him direct entrance into his base. And at that point, this will pretty much be over. So watching here, he is sending out the Zerglings from the Nidus. They are killing the Marines very quickly as the Reapers do retreat, and the Banelings are loaded into the Nidus Worm. And one thing I noticed here, it looks like he is going to wait and send out the Banelings after the Reapers do get within melee range of the Nidus Worm. Incredibly smart move by Wicked, as he was able to take out all of the Reapers very quickly with just a short or just a few amount of Banelings. Very smart play. Definitely have to suggest this method of taking out, the fast Reapers to anybody, especially, if you're just having a lot of trouble with the Reapers and you don't know how to counter them and you're in some of the lower leagues. Definitely a good way of pulling this off. So I would have to say, again, that was excellent timing by Wicked with holding in the Banelings until the Reapers were in range, and as soon as they were in range, he let them out and it just exploded, and that was GG from justnick. So hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. Hope you guys took something from it. I know I sure enjoyed it. Lots of explosions, and we'll see you guys later.